Behold Samson, a figure of mythic strength from the Hebrew Bible. His power a divine gift tied to the uncut locks of his hair, destined to deliver the Israelites from Philistine oppression. His legend echoes through the ages, a potent blend of the extraordinary and the deeply human. Imagine a man capable of single-handedly slaying a lion, or using the jawbone of an ass to strike down 1,000 enemies. These weren't mere tales. They were demonstrations of a power bestowed upon him by the Spirit of God, a force intrinsically linked to his Nazirite vow, a sacred commitment that forbade him from cutting his hair, drinking wine, or touching dead bodies. His early exploits terrified the Philistines, a constant thorn in the side of Israel. Yet, this man of incredible might was also a man of significant flaws, impulsive and driven by his desires. Samson's relationships with women often led him astray. His entanglements with a Philistine woman in Timnah, and later with a prostitute in Gaza, revealed a vulnerability that belied his physical prowess. These instances foreshadowed the ultimate betrayal that would cost him his strength and freedom. Enter Delilah, a woman the Philistine lords used as a pawn in their scheme to subdue Samson. Enticed by silver, she relentlessly pressured him to reveal the secret of his power. 3 times, Samson tested her with false explanations, each time narrowly escaping the Philistines' attempts to capture him. But Delilah's persistence, fueled by greed and manipulation, eventually wore him down. Weary and trusting, Samson finally confessed the truth. His uncut hair was the vessel of his extraordinary strength. In a moment of profound betrayal, while Samson slept on her lap, Delilah had his 7 locks shorn. The Lord departed from him, and his once mighty strength vanished. The Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, and brought him bound in bronze fetters to Gaza, where he was forced to grind grain in the prison. A symbol of Israel's defeat, his humiliation was complete. However, even in his darkest hour, a spark of hope remained. As time passed, Samson's hair began to grow back. The Philistines, celebrating their triumph with a great sacrifice to their god Dagon, brought the blinded Samson out to entertain them. Weakened but resolute, Samson asked the boy who guided him to place his hands on the pillars supporting the temple. With a final, desperate prayer for strength, Samson leaned against the pillars with all his might. The temple, packed with thousands of Philistine men and women, including their lords, came crashing down, killing Samson along with all who were inside. In his death, he accomplished more than in his life, avenging his people and delivering a final, devastating blow to their oppressors. Samson's story endures as a powerful exploration of strength and weakness, the seductive nature of temptation and betrayal, and the possibility of redemption through sacrifice. He remains a complex figure, a flawed hero whose immense power was ultimately intertwined with his human vulnerabilities, leaving a legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire.